welcome to my video about growing strawberries. If you've been watching my previous videos, you may have known that strawberries and lettuce leaves and salad greens are my favourite things to grow, and I would always advise anyone, if you've got a small garden and you want to start growing your own vegetables, don't worry about buying lots of different things. Just get started with the things that I think really make your heart sing. So why do I think growing strawberries makes my heart sing? Well, these strawberries you can see here are organic strawberries I bought from Ocado. Now, you can get strawberries from all sorts of places, but I always like to buy organic because I don't like eating things that are sprayed. These will cost you around £3 and you get quite a few. They're lovely, but they're nowhere near as nice as growing your own. So what's so easy about growing your own? Well, where do you start? But first of all, what to say about strawberries themselves? They're so good for you. They're full of zinc, they're full of quercetin, which is an anti-inflammatory. They're low in sugar actually, so they're very good for people watching their sugar intake. They're healthy, they're full of fibre, and they taste absolutely delicious. So how do you get these strawberries and how easy is it to grow them? Well, if you're completely new to gardening, carry on watching because I'm going to give you a very quick introduction to growing them, because if you follow me through the summer, we'll go into great detail about how to get the best crop for the longest possible time. So here's the strawberries I bought in the supermarket, and here are the plants that you need to start growing. Now, I've got several strawberry beds, and the first thing to say is actually that they don't need a great depth. We made these beds actually from lengths of wood that we bought from B&Q, and it's very easy to do. But you can just as easily use guttering, you can use thin non-deep sort of troughs, you can use plant pots, you can use anything you like because they don't need much space. They don't need much feed, because if you feed them too much they'll grow too many leaves and not enough strawberries. I mean, honestly, these are a doddle to grow, and you're going to save yourself pounds and pounds and pounds of money. So when you buy them, there are all sorts of different ways of buying them depending on what time of year you're going to plant them. At the moment, you can buy bare-rooted plants from many different outlets online. Some of my favourite places to buy them from are Pomona Fruits, Victoriana Nurseries do some very nice plants, Blackmore Nurseries. Have a look online, there's Kenmure, there's lots of different places to get them. And the wonderful thing is they're very inexpensive to buy. So don't be worried about this. Because the other thing is, not only are they inexpensive to buy, but they also very readily send out runners, which are baby plants in the summertime. So if you buy 5 plants, then by the end of the summer you're going to have 10. It's not really something that's going to cost you a lot of money as far as the plants are concerned. And the plants themselves, in general, the reason why they have so many little baby runners is because the plants themselves are sort of 2, 3, 4 years of duration, and then you really want to be looking to replace them. But if you've already potted on your runners, you'll be fine. So I would strongly say that if you buy 5 plants of a certain variety, that's probably the last of those 5 plants you'll ever have to buy. It really is that simple, and through the summertime I'll show you exactly how to propagate them, and that is a complete doddle as well. So there is nothing complicated to growing these at all. If you buy them at this time of year, as I say, they will be bare rooted, so when you send off for them or buy them in the garden centre, if you buy them in the garden centre, generally speaking they'll be potted up, but if you buy them online as bare roots, they'll arrive, they'll look pretty dire, and you'll think, what on earth have I wasted my money on? But don't worry, just put them in a bucket of water for maybe 5 or 6 hours and then plant them out. So what you're going to get is these plants now are already potted up into the soil. I don't plant them too far apart because they don't need a lot of space, and I've got varieties here that are going to span production from the end of May, maybe even earlier than that depending on the weather, because I live in the south of England, right the way through to October. I'm going to be picking strawberries from these beds for 6 months or more. This is how easy it is, and you're going to get quite a lot, and you're going to be able to come out in the morning, pick them for your breakfast and eat them immediately, which is really what you want to do with strawberries. The thing about strawberries is, as soon as you've picked them, the flavour starts to deteriorate. So rather like new potatoes, if you grow them yourself, there is no comparison between those and shop bought potatoes. You're going to absolutely fall in love with this, I promise. So what I'm going to do is I'll just give you a little tour of my strawberry beds, and then the next video I'll introduce you to all the different varieties of strawberry that you can buy, and give you some ideas as to which ones to go for first. So there's one bed, here's another, and here's another. This one I'm just planting up. I've got quite a few varieties coming in the post actually to finish this bed off, but I've got some in pots over there. It really is that simple. So stay with me for the summer, and you're going to be able to grow all your own strawberries, and you're going to be able to save yourself a lot of money. It's going to be an absolute joy, and stay with me through the summertime, and we'll soon have piles of lovely strawberries and cream to enjoy all through the seasons.